Hello truckers and welcome back to American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. We are in Farmington, New Mexico. Farmington? Yeah, Farmington. Where am I going here? Next right hand turn. It is morning already. I got a job all set and I don't have to worry about getting any diesel this morning because we are taking a special transport. So I do believe they will refuel us right from the get-go. As you can see, it is raining this morning. Very lovely day to be doing a heavy transport load, but we're going to give it a shot here. According to our truck configurations, when you accept a special transport job, we are all good to go according to them. So let's go ahead and pick up this load. I do believe it's a pressure tank or some kind of a tank. We'll see here shortly what it is. Where are we entering? Oh, right here. I gotta come out this entryway or exit way. Oh, alright, well, hopefully it's a straight shot. Let's go into here and freight market, please. And this one is a giant silo. Sorry, I was thinking of this reservoir tank, but we're gonna take this one here because it pays more, and we're going to the same location, and the weight is pretty much the same. Although the giant silo is quite bigger. So I'm kind of curious about the road. Looks like there's a couple quick sharp turns here and there. We'll see what this does here. It should be kind of interesting. Yeah, you can see we're pretty good, ready to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and continue. Give me that low. Truck's tanks were refilled and driving hours reset. Alright, well we're still going to try to quit at 5 o'clock. It's like a 7-hour journey, 8 hours. I don't know why there's a camera crew here. It's not like this doesn't happen often enough, but alright. Get a good look at our cargo. And there we are, ready to go. Did the sun come out like that and I don't need my wipers, or is that just because we're in a cutscene? Giant silo. Is that for giants in Farming Simulator? Kind of interesting. Don't know. Yeah, I kind of get this. Hopefully, alright, we can turn these off. Everyone, just wait a minute. I got to get all set here. You know what? No, okay, wait, wipers are still on. Hang on a second. Want to get the right setting. There we go. 77,000 pounds it was? Yeah, so probably want to start in second gear. And we are taking a left out of here, huh? Alright, everyone make room. At least with an escort, I don't really have to look for traffic too much, right? Hopefully there's no invisible wall over here. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't cut that far enough. A little tire rub here and there is fine. It's all good. It's been a long time since I've done one of these. So our bank account is looking pretty much as it did last night. Didn't earn much money overnight, I don't think. But that's not my concern today. Oh, it's already 10 o'clock in the morning? Oh, they added some time for loading up. Oh, that's right. We don't have to stop at red lights. I kind of like this. Now, with special transport, you got to make sure you kind of stay behind the escort in the correct lane, or else, yeah, it doesn't count. And we got a ways to go. 325 miles. So it will be a long journey. We're scheduled to get there now at 5:30. So since our hours reset, we didn't really start at 6 o'clock in the morning, I guess, so we'll just have to go with it. I always forget with special transportation, they take off a couple of hours. It was almost like 3 hours they took off. It's quite a bit. I think we got there just a little bit after, like 6:15 or something like that. So maybe 2.5 hours to load up. Well, we're on the road anyways. So last episode, yeah, we tried buying a Peterbilt and fell a little bit short in the cash. So we're going to wait a little bit longer before we do that. Before we investigate into buying or trying to buy another vehicle. Alright, swinger wide. Plenty of room. There we go. So I got to kind of stay concentrated just a little bit. A couple of comments in last episode that I can kind of go over a little bit here. Some people were talking about a trailer and Someone did say about you just can't put a trailer into a garage. You got to assign it to a driver. I have found, because we got the lowboy, I just put the lowboy into the garage and the drivers are taking the trailer. I don't have to assign it to a driver myself. And I think someone else said that in the comments as well. So I can double check and we'll see if the trailer ever gets transferred over to someone else. Because I just dropped, like I said, I just dropped in, I forgot, don't even remember what garage it was, but a driver has taken it. And I think it was our last driver that we hired. I think he's got the low boy. So we'll have to see if it changes hand over time. See if I can remember to check on that in the future. But as far as I know, ever since I've bought trailers, I just put in the garages and drivers are taking them. So I never have to sign it. You may actually have to leave it there for a couple days, because if you put it into a garage, I suppose if your drivers are not back at the garage itself, they can't, obviously they got to come back to the garage to get it. So you may have to leave it there for like a day or two, maybe, I don't know. And just like someone else did say about comments, if you know, when we do start buying trailers, reefer trailers and isolated trailers are, I've always found you do make your best money on that. Although usually the best ones, they are rather expensive. They can, I think we looked, and I guess they can go to 150, 125, 150,000. But first things first here, we got to save up a little bit more cash before we can buy ourselves, trade in this Mack Anthem for whatever it might be. But this journey right here, I'm kind of concerned about one corner I saw on the GPS. It looked like a 180-degree turn. And already I kind of failed leaving the freight yard that we were in. I didn't leave myself enough room. I thought I was. But luckily we got out there without me having to back up, and because backing up with this setup, not going to be good. Now, let me try going third person here. Probably not the best idea with this cargo. Can I scroll back a little bit? Oh, I can. And we can't quite see the whole back end. I got to make sure I stay behind the Escort, because if you get too far from behind the Escort, from side to side, I don't know why it cancels it. I guess because it doesn't see you in the correct lane. And I don't know, maybe you're breaking the law or some kind of a thing with the Escort company. I have no idea. On up the hill. I was ready to say, boy, what the heck was that? I forgot. It's later in the day than I think it is. That's our loan payment. Doing a lot of gear shifting here, I think. So even though we're going 325 miles, we're getting paid kind of decently. I mean, $2,000. I mean, this is a big load. It's going to put a little bit of wear on the vehicle. I think the max speed we can actually do with a special transportation is 40. I would like to see the Escort give us a little bit more space. So he's kind of going to go the same speed that I am, from what I remember. But we do know when we get there, I don't have to back this into a parking area. We just gotta, as long as I line it up good, it'll have no problem unloading the trailer, and we'll get the points that we need. Because I think also today we might reach level 26. And I gotta see what I gotta start putting some more points into. I think the first time I did a special transport job, I was going down the interstate, and I can't remember if my Escort was in the left lane or the right lane. I'm going to say he was in the left lane, and I was riding in the right lane to give myself a little space from oncoming traffic. And after about a minute, all of a sudden the screen came up and said, transportation failed because you weren't following the escort. It's like, he's right there. And that escort was kind of going over in the other guy's lane. That trucker was like, I'm not doing it. He's got plenty of room, which I do. Yeah, so even though the speed limit you probably saw on the road said 55, 40 miles an hour is the max we can go. I'll try pushing the state trooper just to bring us along a little bit quicker in there. Because the thing that kind of sucks a little bit about special transportation, I'm not sure about this route. I can't remember where I did it once, but I saw a hill coming up and I wanted to get some momentum going up the hill. But seeing that the max speed is 40, yeah, so when I got to the hill, it was like, yep, downshift, downshift, downshift. And the next thing you know, we're crawling at like 20 miles an hour. I was like, yeah, if you let me gain some speed, that would have been nice. All right, how about if I put the cruise on at 40? Alright, hang on, I'm probably going to do it. Okay, we'll do it 39. That way I don't have to keep playing with the throttle and all that. Just as soon as I set cruise control, as it always happens, that's when you find out you got a turn coming up. See, he stopped there for a second because he didn't actually detect that I was behind him. I forgot what's the name of the town we're going to. So when I see road signs, I can kind of prep ahead. Maybe we are going to. Okay, it doesn't tell me where I'm actually going. I kind of forgot where we're going. But it's all good. We'll just follow the escort. That's all we're doing. All right, let me go ahead and put the cruise control on, because the cruise control should be set for 39. I definitely should stop and take a thumbnail at some point today on the journey. See if I can find an interesting spot, but hopefully I won't forget like I always do until after I record the video. I'm like, yeah, I forgot the screenshot once again. Alright, another left-hand turn. Traffic. Watch out for the road signs. Oh, plenty of room. I think we are going to Raton. Is it Raton? Raton? Have no idea, but I think that's where we are going to, now that I saw the name. Kind of neat if we actually pull into like a farm. Do not pass. Don't worry, I know I'm not allowed to even go anywhere. Just playing follow the leader. At least the rain stopped. I wonder if they stopped the rain for the special transportation. Because I mean, it was raining pretty darn good this morning. So here is what I saw on the GPS. Now if you look at the GPS on the truck, you can kind of see looks like we got a sharp bend coming up, so this could be interesting. Because I'm definitely going to have to swing it wide. I'm going to have to go in the other lane, so hopefully there's no oncoming traffic. I don't actually have to swing it wide. Okay, it's not as bad as it looked. Yeah, see, he's kind of stopping because he's not, I don't think he's registering that behind him. Yeah, see, now I'm going, I wanted to swing it wide, but he kept stopping on me. And I don't want to get this far and say, hey, guess what? You're not behind the escort. You failed. That guy's like, yeah, I'm just stopping. I'm not moving over, but I'm just stopping. Actually, I will say I was expecting this to be a little bit, I should say, I was expecting so far to be just a little bit more difficult. But we're going up to the gears rather well. This Mac engine that we have in here is pulling along nicely. I can't remember though, it's been a while, if it's a 605 or a 610 horse that we got in here. And not much traffic we're dealing with either. Rio Grande, huh? This might be a good place for a thumbnail. Well, hopefully that thumbnail does it for you. You probably already saw it before you clicked on the video. At least I got the thumbnail taken care of before I remembered, before I shut down even the game. I've done that before. 177, and my GPS says 178, so we're going 1 mile into town. So I may actually wait until our company gets up to 100 grand before I look into buying a truck again. Because I was, well, I don't want to say well short, but I was short enough. I think this truck was worth 107,000, somewhere around there. And I really don't want to trade in the truck and not put everything on it that I want to and just keep upgrading it as I get more money. Because usually that just makes it more expensive trying to upgrade it as you go along. May not be the case, but it just feels that way to me. Of course, I'm sure as we put more miles on this Mac Anthem, the value goes down little by little. Looks like we got another sharp turn coming up. Why does it always have to be... Well, I think I'd rather have the sharp turn going to my right rather than going to my left. Alright, this time... Oh, and it's on an incline as well. I hope he does not stop halfway up the hill, but this one, is it as sharp as... Yeah, it's still a sharp turn. I'm going to try to sneak over the other lane a little bit more, but hopefully he doesn't stop because he doesn't know I'm behind him. Okay, so he's going this time. Maybe I just... I don't want to say panicked on the last one because he wasn't going. I want to get back in this lane though, because I don't... I wanted to register I'm behind them. I know I said that quite a bit, but you know, when it happens to you the first time that you do it, when you're almost done with the delivery, it kind of sticks with you. You know how they always say the first time always leaves an impression. So here's another case. I see this a bit in ATS. It on the screen looks like we're going uphill, but the way I was accelerating, it felt like we were actually going level or downhill. Now we're going downhill. This is where the retarder on the transmission comes in handy. Oh yeah, look at all the S-turns we got coming up. Good times ahead. The cars, I think if we meet a car going through the S-turns at the tight spots, we're okay. It's if I meet another truck, it could be kind of interesting. This is why I said I thought I would prefer a left-hand sharp turn, because I could hug the guardrail a little bit and still stay in my lane for the most part. This is actually an interesting special transportation route that they put together. Nothing like a blind corner and you're in the other lane and you have no idea if oncoming traffic is there or not. Of course, I wonder if the game is kind of coded to not have traffic in this area when you're going through. Hey, I'm behind you, dude. Don't worry. Easy peasy, nice and easy. I shouldn't say nice and easy. We're going to throw the cruise control back on. Now we got nice flat areas going through. And I do believe we are taking a road I have not been on yet in this profile. Just 100 miles to go, although we're not going to be there now until 7. And definitely want to get there by 8 o'clock, because that's the time that we usually go to bed, which means we wake up at 6. I want to stick to that pattern if I can, but if we don't, we've broken that pattern once before, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, it just seems like we're not getting the usual traffic that I think we would on this road. But since it's a special transport, they kind of, I don't know. That's just my opinion. That's what I'm thinking that's what they may have done. I'm trying to think last time we saw an 18-wheeler coming from the other direction. But we should get a good amount of XP from this, I would think. For a short journey that we're doing. And like I said, we're going to try to stick around New Mexico, Colorado, mostly. Just waiting for that Texas DLC to drop at well, I don't want to say any time, because like I said, I don't really have any info on when it is going to drop. Just as it feels like it should be kind of soonish, I would think. Like I said, it's just my opinion. Yes, bring in the cash. It doesn't bother me if I don't see, like if we don't earn a lot of money in one day, because that just tells me my drivers are doing long hauls, and when they finally get to wherever they're going, the payout's going to be just as well if they did, you know, a delivery every day. It kind of evens out that way. It's one heck of a ditch on that right-hand side. Don't want to be going down in that. I'm really not stressing out on this quad. I don't think I ever really stress out on a drive. But I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm not being such a special transport and a long cargo. The only part I was stressed out about was when I was going in, like, I got to pull this special cargo out of this freight yard here. It's a tight turn. And yeah, I didn't give myself enough room. I am liking this route, though. It's a scenic route that we're on. Just another 60 miles to go. I do believe my cargo is fine, but if I have any damage to it, it's when I came out of the freight yard. Scenic area here. Is it going to ding? I did not get close enough to that question mark. Are you serious? All right. I'm hoping one of these days we're allowed to step out of the truck. And I wouldn't even mind if they gave us like a radius around the truck that we can only walk around. But it can't be anywhere, because that'd be kind of rough. But I'm saying like in freight yards, wherever you pick up a cargo, to where you can manually lower the trailer legs or lift up the trailer legs, or check the straps on your cargo. But you can only do it like at scenic areas, rest areas, freight yards. Be kind of cool. I can't imagine them just giving us free roam. I think that'd be a bit too much. Oh, hey, an 18-wheeler. How you doing? Even Odie and Garfield on the dash aren't really doing much bobbing today, but we're only doing 40, so let's let them dance a little bit. And hopefully there's a rest area rather close where we drop off. That way I can hit the snooze button almost immediately. Oh wow, we're actually going to get on the interstate. For like, what, one exit? Oh, I hit the brakes way too hard there. Ah, we got around that corner. Yep, even on the interstate, 40 miles an hour is all we're going to be allowed to do. But we're almost home. Our home for the evening anyways. Sorry to all the people on the interstate that's going to get stuck behind us for the next 10, 15 miles or so. Or half mile. Is that our exit coming up? Yep, looks like it. Going to get really focused now because I want to get this far and have it fail, because that would really suck. Yeah, I only failed it that one time. The first time I was like, yeah, I can go anywhere. I didn't think I can go anywhere I wanted, but I figured I could go a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. I forgot what happened when I failed. I don't think it resets. I think you just continue on with your day. It's not like it resets you from the beginning. I can't remember. It happened, well, the first day that special transportation. Oh, wait. Changing lane maneuver is coming. Adapt your speed to avoid. Why are we switching lanes here? Hopefully we got clearance. 21 feet we should have. Alright, I gotta swing it wide, so you better go through the intersection fine, but I gotta swing this one wide, mister. So don't you cancel it on me now. What are we doing actually here? A little bit to the left, then to the right. I want to kind of cut it as close as I can here. Oh, this is a... I think we got this. Alright, now swing it around this way. I don't know if I got square enough. And that's a no. Oh, it is almost in there too. Do I even want to try to back this up? It's too many articulations for me. I wonder if I could try just moving forward a little bit more. Nope. I didn't get it squared enough in there. I turned it too quick. Alright, so what I can do is go to... Because I'm not going to try to back this up. Where is that? Game options? Gameplay. And I have to turn off expert parking at this point. Because, yeah, I'm not going to try to turn... Skilled parking? Where is that? Nope, not really what I want to be doing, but sometimes you got to. I couldn't find an option in the settings for skip parking. So I'm trying to get this close enough in the zone here. Fourth time's a charm, hopefully. Ho 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 ho! I got it. Finally, I got it. There might be a little bit of trailer damage here because when I backed up, I wasn't paying attention to the back axle behind the tank, the grain silo. Oh, there's no damage. Oh, there's no damage. How much XP was that? 1,580. All right, so I thought there was some damage there, possibly. I heard something go crunch, but I guess everything's okay. I guess everything's okay. Yeah, it took me like 3 or 4 tries to keep backing up, and I forgot on like this third my attempt backing up about the extra small trailer behind the silo tanker. Let's just put it into high value cargo. That way, if I take something high value, we'll just clear this right off. Long distance don't care about. Fuel economy, I may start putting a point into that just in time. I guess I could do. Yeah, we'll just do just in time. Fuel economy, whatever. Let's go ahead and apply that. World map, and I gotta go find some place and hopefully. Okay, so you got a shop there, but no rest area. Alright, so I have to book it on down. Book it on down to here. It's only 30 minutes, so it's not too bad. Alright, so we can definitely do that. And it's 7:30, so yeah, we'll be getting up just I was like, I hope the trailer's not behind me because I parked right against this barrier. That would really, really suck. So I'll be getting up a little bit past 6 o'clock in the morning at this point, but that's all fine. Oh, nope, nope. It wasn't reverse. I said reverse. So a good drive down to here. And the only thing I really screwed up was leaving the freight yard with the cargo and then entering this freight yard. I turned it too quick. Now I feel like I gotta swing it wide on everything. We'll head on down, we'll put some diesel fuel into it. Alright, you're gonna stop? Then I'm gonna go. Get me back on the interstate so I can punch the throttle. So I want to make up a little bit of time here. Alright, I want to take a chance saying there's no cops here, so we're gonna hammer down. But I think it is up to $92,000 for the day after making our loan payment, like we always do. So little by little, we'll get to that $100,000 mark, and then we'll see if we can find ourselves a truck, maybe. There we go. We're getting on some time now. Helps doing about 80 miles an hour. Yeah, I could not find the setting in game settings for... there should be a setting where you can just hit enter. If you're close up to the parking area, you should be able to hit enter, I believe, and it'll just automatically park you, and you don't get no XP for parking. Where are you going, dude? Pick a bay, will ya? Oh, that truck just disappeared, and so did the trailer. Okay, I'm not going to say a word. Not going to say a word about that. That guy just disappeared. All right, so how much fuel did this cost us to go 375 miles today? So 90 gallons. All right, I need to pick a resting spot and get out of here quickly. So I'll be getting up at 6:15. That's not too bad. All right, so let me get out of there so time kind of stops. We're going to go and check on our trailer manager. Oscar, yeah. So this is the last driver that we hired, and he took the trailer out of Denver. I think before, let's see if I go to Garage Manager, and if I go to Denver, I'm not going to recognize what name. Yeah, I can't remember who had it before. But we'll see if Oscar, Oscar may hang on to it forever. I don't know. Although, even though he's got the trailer, you think he'd be making more money than everyone else. And currently, he's not earning as much as everyone else. He's got some points into him. So he's not, it's not like he's only got 1 or 2 points. But either way, it's out there. We're making some cash. And there we have it. But special transportation today, we end up in Raton. I have no idea how to pronounce that. We're in New Mexico, so deal with it. But we're up to 92,000. Like I said, when we get back up to 100,000, then we'll start looking again at maybe getting ourselves a truck. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in American Truck Simulator with Realistic Economy. But until then, have a good one.